A little bit of sun is not so cold, so otherwise it would be freezing up here in the high. Good morning from the town of Ballarat. Oh my god, and it's freezing here. It's like 5 degrees colder than Melbourne city itself today, so probably like 10 degrees here, and it's like a bit rainy as well. So today we are on a one-day tour to the Grampians National Park. So we are stopping here at Ballarat for morning tea. Woo! The temperature is so different from even yesterday in Melbourne. So I'm just gonna hang around here a while the guide is setting up the morning tea. So there'll be coffee, tea and a bit of cakes and maybe some Vegemite. So if you're in Australia, you know that Australia has lots of Vegemite. So if you're into Vegemite, you can come Australia and get some. Woo! Freezing. Yep, so you can see that there's some light rain and morning tea is being set up right over there. So let's go check it out. Not thick enough, the jacket. So here's morning tea, there's coffee, Milo and cake. Woo! Nice cup of hot drink in a cold morning. After sitting on a bus for 3 hours, here we are at our first stop, which is Silverband Falls. So it's a short little 10 to 15 minute walk from where the bus stopped, and we're walking along this little trail to the waterfall. So pretty nice and cooling here. So it's really much cooler than Melbourne and Sydney. So with a little bit of sun is not so cold, so otherwise it would be freezing up here in the higher grounds, you know, like, yeah. So pretty nice and cooling walk in the little light sun. Plenty of eucalyptus trees here. So along the way just now the driver was letting us hear this eucalyptus gum tree song. That's like this Australian classic, pretty funny song. So it's pretty shaded over here on the little walk towards the Silverband waterfalls. So but some of the path is going uphill, but luckily it's not wet. Okay, ground is slightly wet, maybe because it was like raining a little bit earlier in the morning, but mostly a pretty nice walk so far. So we've been sitting on the bus for so long, so it's good to like walk a bit, stretch our legs out. Not many people here though on a weekday, because it's a pretty far drive from the city, like 3 hours. So yeah, here we are at the very nice waterfalls. So this is the first of the waterfalls that we'll be seeing today. Woo! People are actually climbing on the rocks. Okay, those guys are climbing like pretty high up. Whoa, check it out. This is the waterfall and there they are, up there. It's lunch break time, so we're now back in the town of Halls Gap, which is a small little town, before we continue our tour to more walking for the Grand Canyon area and also the Mackenzie Falls. So in this small little town, the driver told us that there's supermarket that we can get snacks, then there's also some ice creamery I think, and a bakery, and there's a store that sells pretty good hot dogs apparently, so we'll just see what's there. So just a pretty small little sleepy little town over here. So I think Halls Gap basically only has this small little area, so like the ice creamery and the general store over there. So later gonna see if there's any snacks that we can buy. But first let's head over to the coffee shop. So the coffee shop wasn't open and there's only like one fried store that sells like burgers, fish and chips. But we just had fish and chips yesterday, but I guess if there's really no choice, then we'll have it again. But let's just take a quick walk and see if there's anything else that we can find. But it doesn't look like. Yeah, so I think that's the only choice. So we have to go back there, not much options. So there's actually more stores over here. And there's a bakery, so maybe we can get bakery and ice cream.
All the cake.
So we got ourselves a steak and bacon pie and also a chicken salad sandwich. So if you don't know, Australia is famous for their pies. And I think one pretty famous steak pie place is called Pie Face. So this bakery has like this similar pies. The crust is very warm and buttery. And you can see the meat inside. The pie is very good. Pretty good. Warm and savory pie for a cold day. Ice cream time, even though it's raining, so cold, and we got a choc fudge brownie cone. Looks good. Ooh, the wind! Heavy rain, oh my god. Yay, ice cream time. Nice. Time for an after lunch hike over at the Grampians National Park. So this is a pretty rocky walk, and because it's rainy today, right, so it's a bit slippery and wet, so need to watch where we're stepping. But I believe the views when we reach the Grand Canyon area should be pretty awesome. Oh, it's really pretty rocky. Seriously need to watch where we're stepping because pretty uneven ground over here. And I'm typically pretty clumsy, so luckily today is like 3 days post-marathon, so the quads are better. Otherwise I think the last 2 days gonna have trouble walking. steepness of the path, no joke. Okay, but just imagine if it's raining, it'll be worse. This place confirm not for elderly. They will have a very hard time walking. Check out how deep, how high above we are. But I believe we are going further up. So this is pretty grand. Woo! Next stop, we are here at Reed's Lookout to get some awesome views. But first we need to embark on a short walk up first. So there's a couple ways to walk. So you can either walk below, there's some bridge, but the guide recommended that we should walk up this little hill here to go to the top to get some views. So that's what we're doing. Quite a small little lookout over here, but you get like 360-degree views. And the wind here is really freezing cold today. So you need to remember that whenever you go on tour to like national parks that have higher altitude, right? The temperature is typically colder. So you really need to keep warm. But the views up here are pretty awesome. Check it out. Got lots of dark clouds in the background today. Spotted a wallaby, but he hopped away as I was gonna video it. So I can only see his butt. It's pretty cute. Final stop of the day is Mackenzie Falls, where we are gonna spend like an hour or so here hiking. So we're gonna do the Mackenzie Lookout walk first. This is about an 860-meter hike via your paved walkways. So this is supposedly the easiest one. So let's try. There's another route that leads to Mackenzie Falls, I think the base of it. So that one is a pretty steep one. So we'll just try the easier one first and see how much time we have like after. So this is the so-called paved walkway, which actually looks more like a dirt track. But they are supposedly paved steps, so we'll see. So this is the paved walkway. Yeah, it's really paved, so should be an easier walk than the rocky one at Grand Canyon just now. So actually today's weather is pretty good because it's not too sunny, but it's really pretty chilly. So I still think my jacket is not thick enough for today because it's about 10 degrees now. Yeah, I didn't expect it to be so cold up here. Because frankly we've been having warmer weather so far, right? So we didn't bring our thicker jackets, so kind of cold. Mackenzie Falls are just behind me, so we are at this lookout that you can overlook the whole Mackenzie Falls. And the Mackenzie Falls is the tallest waterfall in Victoria, so pretty grand. But we're kind of far from here, so maybe we should also walk the other side to check out the waterfalls itself. Back in Melbourne after a really long day. So we reached Melbourne around 8:30 PM, so it was really a full day tour. But it was pretty fun, and it's not somewhere that we will go if we are not on tour because we don't drive. So yeah, it's like you only go on tour when you go to such a far place, right? Yeah. So anyway, it was pretty fun. We spent the day chasing waterfalls, and we saw wild kangaroos and also like some wild emus. and overall a fun day. But it was really freezing today, so today's weather was like, oh, because of the rain, I think, and the higher up altitude level, right, so it feels even colder, like probably feels 10 degrees but feels like 5 degrees, and the wind was like, oh. So anyway, all in all, still a fun day. We did the tour was by GoWest, so anybody who's keen to check out this Grampians National Park tour, you can also book it via Viator. I booked it via viator.com. So hope you guys enjoyed following me around chasing waterfalls today. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.